If you have mild cognitive impairment, your doctor may have prescribed something for you. Perhaps your doctor should prescribe a pet. And I'm not being facetious when I say that. If you were to ask people with MCI, they would tell you that a dog or a cat could be one of the best things for you. The reason I know that is because someone did ask, and that's exactly what they said. Hi, I'm Tony Deering of GoCogno.com, the website for people with mild cognitive impairment. In my video last week, I argued that although food is not medicine, for mild cognitive impairment, food can actually be better than medicine. A couple days later, a woman named Doreen did me one better. She showed me that just as food can be better than medicine, a dog could be better than drugs too. I'm in a private Facebook group for people with MCI, and Doreen posted this in the group. She basically asked people if their pets began behaving differently toward them after they were diagnosed. And boy, did that touch off a conversation. She got a ton of responses, and the answer overwhelmingly was yes. Here are just a few examples. I was intrigued by that. So I called Doreen and asked her if she would be willing to share her story. She told me that her dog, Casey, a Whippet mix, who was a rescue dog, more or less diagnosed her MCI even before a doctor did. She said, before I got a diagnosis, I was having symptoms that were escalating, and she just became much closer to me. She followed me everywhere. Doreen went on to say, I was having symptoms and she was behaving that way, and I thought something is up, because I've always read that dogs can sense when you're sick, and she was right. The idea that dogs have healing properties is well established. In fact, the Harvard Medical School published a report dealing all of the ways that dogs can improve our health and our lives. But this was the first time that I had heard the idea that dogs can actually detect an illness and nurse and comfort their owners. But I looked it up, and there's actually a good body of evidence that dogs can smell illness in humans. But a dog isn't just a detective. A dog can be a nursemaid too. And that makes sense. You have probably heard of therapy dogs that come and visit people in a hospital or in a nursing home. And I've always thought the term therapy dog was redundant. I mean, what is a dog if not therapeutic? A dog will give you comfort and attention in a way that sometimes even humans can't. Dogs are eternally patient. A dog will never say to you, you already asked me that question. Of course, not everybody can have a dog for a lot of reasons. But that doesn't mean you can't still have the companionship of a dog. Maybe you have a friend or a family member who has a dog who sits home all day while they're at work. They would love it, and the dog would love it, if you volunteered to take the dog for a walk during the day. So maybe that could work out for you. I hope so, because any time you spend around a dog could be good for you. Just take it from Doreen, because she says it perfectly. She told me, Casey is the only one that can put a smile on my face all day. She relieves the stress. I sit on the couch and I read or I use the tablet, and she puts her head on my lap, and everything just goes away. The burden goes away. She said the only thing that's important to her is me. Dogs don't ask much from you. They don't care how you look or what you are. They don't demand things. With her, she is stress-free. I love her. Who wouldn't want that in their lives? And anyway, that's what I have to share for you today. GoCogno has officially gone to the dogs, and that's a good thing. I hope to see you again next week. Until then, as always, be kind to your mind.